he went to his wife's high school reunion. Right, and then he got to like experience her friends, and he was around asking questions, and he's just meeting people. And then as the drinks were flowing, one of the football players or whatever from that high school was telling him like, "Yo, I'll be honest with you, like she was kind of like around," and he was just being too open.
No.
And he was like, "What? What do you mean like around?" He's like, "Man, like I'm talking about like around." Like, and then he was realizing like I was with the girl who was sleeping with everybody
at the reunion. Who does that?
I think I told him that I think it's that guy that just hating because like she's in a happy relationship and she didn't let that affect you. But it did. It really did. She's like, he couldn't get over it. He literally was like thinking about it all the time. He was like, man, I can't get over the fact that I just see her different.
Yeah.
When she touches me, I don't feel the touch the same. And it's just eating him up. And he's just like, nah, man, so it's good. Like, and he's telling me like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a divorce. Like I can't move forward. Like it's been bothering him. This has been happening for like a month. And he called me and he was just like, venting. I've noticed something different. He was just telling me this. And I was like, man, that's a tough one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Is it a tough one though? But that was years ago though. That was in high school.
Dude.
It doesn't matter?
No.
Man, never forget.
Yes.
I'm just talking about like,
because
if you didn't have the discussions of certain things, people are like, oh, if you love her, you would stay with it. And I totally understand that. But if somebody came at the reunion, what he's talking about it's in his head now.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He can't quiet down the noise.
So apparently, like we know one of the guys that go to her school. So he had like because he was thinking the same thing. Like, man, this is probably like a hating her telling me these stories. And he was telling him like, man, I don't want to say anything. But yeah, she was that girl. And he explained like he literally described some stories of like certain things that she did, and it just turned him off.
How long? Like, and they're married?
They're married. No,
how long have they been married?
They've been married for like what? That was like since after what? It's been like 10 years, something like that.
Oh my
like 10
God!
Years at least.
Hey man, damn, he can't put that just in there.
That's the thing about him. He's like that type of guy who's like very machista, very macho man. He's just like doesn't like. He's like, nah, I'm out of it.
They
dude.
got
I'm out of
kids
that.
and everything now, but damn, to hear the stories and
that's the thing. He saw I think what affected him was he saw the faces of the people that she was hooking up with, and he was like, he can't get away from that.
Hey man, if I would
shook some hands,
it was her reunion.
Yeah, it was her high school
definitely
reunion.
not went to my reunion.
For real. That's the scary
I got
part.
a homie right now that won't go to any reunions, any craziness because of his sexual past with all the females. What up, Jose?
Yeah, wow.
What up, Jose? Yeah, Jose.
Got a scary past. Yeah,
dude, so it's a his kids probably watching this like, Dad.
He's asked her though, like if he's had
so they had a conversation and she like admitted it. She was like, yeah, I mean, I was, but she went to the whole thing like, yo, that's the past.